when you monopolize a man, this is what you get. You get 3 divorces. And Christine is calling Robyn out on her BS and her shenanigans, y'all. But let's get into it, you all. It's Mary.
You know, Mom.
We invite you guys to like,
subscribe,
and comment down below, you all. Because we were watching the look back episode. I think this one was, they were all doing it in their houses and everything, stuff like that. And Christine basically said, you know, when you monopolize a man, this is what happens. You have several divorces, and you have a broken up family. So she said she does not understand why Robyn is upset. She also was talking about how she feels that Robyn never has actually ever wanted polygamy. Because she said she will say one thing, but her actions show something completely different. And, you know, I could not agree with Christine more, because I do feel like Robyn definitely monopolized Kody.
Yeah,
like, my thing is, when Kody told me, well, not, you didn't tell me, because I don't know that fool, but when he told the camera, I cannot be away from Robyn's kids for more than 2 days, I just couldn't believe it. Yeah. And then when also Peyton said that,
and he also said that to Janelle too. Yeah,
and then also Peyton, I think he said that Kody would spend 4 or 5 days a week at Robyn's house, not like rotating, but 5 days every single week at Robyn's.
That was
so clear.
Vegas.
That was in Vegas. Like, all of that was just so clear. Because my thing is, because my thing is, a good sister wife. Well, like, it was just like the Doggers. I think somebody had told us to watch the 5 sister wives, my 5 wives or something like that. We had watched a little bit of them.
Yeah, we did.
But each wife would say, "Hey, don't forget her birthday. Don't forget this." Like, you're a sister wife, even though Kody's like, don't get involved in relationships conveniently. You still should remind your husband. Go see her. Go see her. Make sure you remember Mary's birthday. Like, you still hold him accountable. But it was like Kody didn't want any of that. Because he wanted to do whatever the hell he wanted to do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's why he didn't even have a schedule.
Robyn never had an example of polygamy. I'm sorry. No one has said yet if her father was living in polygamy. I doubt it.
Somebody said it was bigamy or something.
Okay, so which is against the law? Because he was married to 2 women then?
Well, I don't know if they were serious or if they were being sarcastic. But I saw somebody say something about bigamy, and I busted out laughing.
Yes. Like, I just feel like, so she never had that example. Right? She never had that example of living in close proximity to these women in the same state and how you manage that. Right. She never had that example. Her mom never taught her that. Yeah. And the thing is, I'm sure she had these conversations with the mom. It tells me the kind of life that mom was living. Yeah. Because any mom who has been in polygamy will say to the daughter, listen, he can't like be with your children every 2 days. Yeah. Because you're married to a man who has 3 other wives. Right. So that is not going to work at all. Yeah. And it doesn't matter whether your child is young or not. Because that's an excuse Kody always gives. Well, these kids are so young. These are the ones that teenagers.
Truly was the same age as Solomon.
Exactly. She was only a year and a half older than Solomon. But she had other children.
Yeah. I just feel like...
And your teenagers still need you. Those sons still need you. The daughters still need you. You know, a lot of them were below the age of 18. And you just were not there for them. To the point that you weren't even there for Isabel's surgery. To even take her to that. All of that. So all of that shenanigan. Yeah. And if you are any kind of sister wife who wants any kind of porch life, you will not have monopolized that time. Especially when he had to go for the surgery. You would have been like, look. Yeah. You, listen, go for the 6 weeks. Yeah. I am fine. And while you're gone, we're going to hold it down. You will go to Christine's children. Right. You come and stay with me. Like, if you can't even do that when she has to go for surgery, how is it that you all were talking about, if something happens to me and I pass away, then my sister wife is going to be there to take care of my kids? How does that work? You will not even do that when everybody's alive and she's going for surgery. Yeah. And you please say to Kody, all of you come together. Yeah. To say, and it's during COVID, to say, Kody, you're going to go on with Christine and Isabel. And we got it here. All 3 of us wives, we got it here with the children that we have here. Yeah. And we know that you have to be over there. Yeah. Like, I don't know how you don't do that.
It's just very selfish and manipulative.
Monopolize his time. So all the stuff you're doing, you're crying. You see,
I also
Robyn is a little bit delusional, and she's had some childhood trauma related to this whole thing because somebody has lied to her, and I want to say it's the mother and the father.
Yeah.
The stepfather.
Yeah, I feel like at this point, with Robyn, I just feel like we can sit down here. I mean, yes, I do think there is something to it. Maybe she never did live polygamy. Maybe her daddy was having an affair. But also my thing is, even if that was never your experience, you do know that Kody has other wives. And someone with common sense, like even with a first grade education, will know that you should be fair.
Yeah.
You should be fair. And you should know that also it's not fair for your kids to have all this extra time.
Yeah.
And then you want to sit down here and lie and talk about how, if I even saw one inkling of favoritism, I would have ran away from my relationship with Kody. Girl, bye. Like, you guys were sitting down there talking about Mary's pathetic marriage and how, oh my God, don't leave me in that situation if you don't love me anymore.
Why didn't you tell him, don't leave Mary in that situation?
And why did you tell him don't say that? That's actually very mean.
You're like a sister wife to her. Don't leave Mary in that situation. You need to set her free.
Yeah.
But no, you wanted to keep her around so
to
that
make you look good.
Well, also she needed the money.
Yeah.
They needed the money for their little nest egg.
Well, also she didn't want to look bad on TV.
Oh, right. That she took the woman's marriage certificate.
Yeah, I mean, how would it look if Robyn just came in and then all of a sudden Mary is divorced? They'll be like, oh wow, this is really going on real left. You know what I'm saying?
It's just the whole thing is sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely. Robyn monopolized Kody's time, Kody's attention.
Yeah.
And she did that on purpose because she's selfish.
Yeah.
And she's delusional if she feels anything else and feels that after she did all of that, somehow everyone was going to stay together, all to be looking longingly at her, Kody, wishing that they had what Robyn had. Nobody's doing that. These women are strong. Do you see the women that he married? All of them are strong women.
Yeah.
With very firm personalities of who they are and all of that. So no, they were not going to. Maybe other women, but not these three women. No, they were not going to put up with that. Not at all. Not even Mary.
Yeah. But it's Mary.
And Alma.
We invite you guys to like,
subscribe,
comment down below. Bye.